quick look at a couple of other games I got in the past couple of days. These ones were from another auction, and it was a local guy actually, so it was a local pickup, which saved me a bundle on shipping. Game I'd never heard of, Orient, card game that he had for auction at a grand total of $1 that I couldn't pass up. Animals on the cards. You basically are, I think it's a 4-player minimum game, and you're collecting tokens and you're trying to win different, each different card has a different ability, so you're trying to win your hand's ability basically to gain status, I believe, in order for your group to win. And this turned out to be the very first official combat simulation game in my collection. This is a Napoleon at LEIPZIG. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. The Battle of Nations, October 14th to the 19th, 1813. This was the, I believe, I've watched a little bit of a documentary. It was near the end of Napoleon's kind of time. And he was really kind of grasping at straws. I think before this was a pretty brutal battle as well. It's escaping me at the moment. I'm not up to speed on history as much. It's never really been my thing, let alone war history. But this, again, was another brutal battle near the end of his life, I guess. So it's my first official combat simulation game. So let's have a quick look through this. Let me see if I can do this one-handed here. I can't. Give me one sec. Has a response card that would have come with the game at first. Comes with 1 die. Both the counter sheets are unpunched, and the artwork on them is pretty intense. The information is pretty dense. Sorry, let me hold that up a little better for you there. So there's the front side. There's the back side. And this one has a, I think this was the 3rd or 4th edition. Not a huge rule book, a 20-page rule book. There's basically three different difficulty levels. You can really play like an introductory game, an intermediate, and then an advanced game. The thing that's even more intense about this, there's a Napoleon at Leipzig study folder, which basically is, what are we looking at here? A 30-page book that gives you a battle narrative. So it gives you the entire history of the time around the battle, and then a kind of breakdown about the battle itself too, which is fairly intense reading. I've had a very, very cursory look at all of this, and like I said, I found on YouTube, I found a little bit of a documentary series on Napoleon that I'll probably dig into as well and just get some kind of back study. The most intense thing about it is this map. It's a 2-part map, and as you can see, it's freaking enormous. 2 sides. It's basically a head-to-head game, but like all of these games, you can play it solo, just playing both sides. But it's dense, and the one thing I'm noticing about it, well, that I noticed before, is a lot of the names and things, because of the colors and the way the map is made and the textures on it, it's really difficult to see all of the names on it. So that's going to make it a little more difficult. And there's Leipzig up there. Again, hopefully I'm pronouncing that somewhat correctly. Terrain effects charts, artillery effects, cavalry charge, combat results tables, the different generals, turn record, etc. Different points throughout the game. When you get to certain turns, you're going to get some units enter the map, and that goes for both sides. Yeah, so this is it. I have now officially jumped into the world of intense and serious wargaming. Yeah, there you go.